Hello doll fans and welcome back to Beauty Inside a Box. Today I'm really excited because we're going to be talking about two of my favourite things, Barbie and McDonald's. We're not only going to be talking about every single different Barbie Happy Meal toy, but we're actually going to be covering Barbie's entire relationship with McDonald's, a collaboration which spans over 40 years now. Don't you just love McDonald's Fun Time Barbie? She's so cute! I love this old McDonald's uniform. I love this doll, it's just so camp. I personally have a lot of fond memories of McDonald's as a kid. I remember so often as a kid, like, going to see the latest Disney movie and then afterwards going with my mum to McDonald's to buy the, like, associated toys. As do, I'm sure, a lot of millennials. I have a lot of nostalgic feelings towards McDonald's. The 90s really were the peak of commercialism and, like, advertising to kids, but it felt fun, you know, it felt like a party. And, you know, I miss McDonald's having that sense of joy. I mean, I still love going to get some nuggets or a McDonald's breakfast on occasion, but it doesn't really hit the same as it did in the 90s. And the toys and the Happy Meals definitely don't hit the same. Anyway, if you love dolls as much as I do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok, and also consider supporting me on Patreon. I have loads of exclusive videos on my Patreon. I nearly have 30 exclusive videos now. I have collection videos, I have deep dive videos, I have a video all about Barbie's face mold, a video all about Barbie's style evolution, and your financial support on Patreon would mean a lot to me. Supporting me starts from just $3 and I would really, really appreciate it. But anyway, let's talk about Barbie and McDonald's. So Barbie's relationship with McDonald's actually started in 1982. Interestingly enough, it didn't start with Happy Meal toys, as you probably would have expected, but instead it started with the Barbie Loves McDonald's playset.
Here comes Barbie Fun. Here's the Barbie Loves McDonald's playset. You have to put it together.
Barbie's hungry.
Barbie and Friends 3 doll packs sold separately.
Hi, PJ. Barbie and Ken want French fries, Big Mac, and shakes for two. You got it.
Barbie loves McDonald's.
Could I have the Big Mac to go?
This is the Barbie Loves McDonald's playset.
And oh my gosh, this playset is so nostalgic. Nostalgic for a time that I wasn't even alive in, but this is such a retro-looking McDonald's. And I just love how outrageously commercial this is. You know, they're advertising McDonald's with a Barbie playset. It's hilarious. But I guess McDonald's had become such a staple in culture by that point that it didn't feel unusual to have a McDonald's playset. Mattel also released McDonald's uniform fashion packs for Barbie and Ken and even Skipper. How old is Skipper meant to be? Surely she's meant to be like 14. Why is she allowed to work at McDonald's? This is... where are the child labour laws? Then there wouldn't be any more Barbie and McDonald's collaborations until 1991. In August of 1991, McDonald's released the first Barbie Happy Meal toys.
You see McDonald's new Happy Meal. It comes with one of 8 glamorous Barbie miniatures. Or one of 8 California custom Hot Wheels. It's showtime, Barbie. Hot Wheels are excellent.
At McDonald's, with every $1.99 Happy Meal you buy your kids, they get a Hot Wheels car or a Barbie miniature.
Hot Wheels rule. Barbie, cool.
Hamburger Happy Meal. Kids choose Hot Wheels or Barbie, just $1.99 at McDonald's.
Awesome.
Also, Barbie was almost always paired with Hot Wheels, which is another Mattel toy line. It was obviously supposed to be that Barbie was for the girls and Hot Wheels was for the boys. But obviously, I was a boy and I always wanted the Barbie Happy Meal toys. And to be perfectly honest with you, I remember finding it so scary and intimidating, almost traumatic, having to go up to the counter when they gave me a Hot Wheels toy and ask for a Barbie toy. I distinctly remember, like, everyone giving me dirty looks. It was a different time. Let me know in the comments if you ever had, like, issues with the girls' toy versus boys' toy dilemma. But anyway, in the first Barbie Happy Meal set, there were 8 different dolls, and they were all meant to reflect actual Barbie dolls that were on the market at that time. There was All-American Barbie, Costume Ball Barbie, Light and Lace Barbie, Happy Birthday Barbie, Hawaiian Fun Barbie, Wedding Day Midge, Icecapades Barbie, and My First Barbie. And these are all just like static figures. They didn't have brushable hair, they didn't have any articulation or anything, but they're still really cute and I love the colours. I love how gigantic Barbie's hair is. These dolls are quite easy to identify, but sometimes the McDonald's Happy Meal toy Barbies look really different to the dolls they're meant to be representing. You'll see as we go through this list. The Mattel and McDonald's collaboration must have been a success because in 1992, they did it again. Again, in August, a second set of Barbie Happy Meal toys was released. This time it included Birthday Surprise Barbie, My First Ballerina Barbie, Rappin' Rockin' Barbie, Rollerblade Barbie, Rose Bride Barbie, Snap and Play Barbie, Sparkle Eyes Barbie, and Sensation Barbie. I actually have this set. Some of these toys actually have a bit of a gimmick, like the Ballerina Barbie spins. The Snap and Play Barbie has a removable plastic dress, which I've just dropped on the floor. Rocking Barbie can bend at the waist, so it kind of looks like she's dancing, sort of. Rollerblading Barbie has some wheels at the bottom, so she can glide across the table. Sparkle Eyes Barbie has some glitter in her plastic. And then these 3 don't do anything. They're just plastic figures. I guess this one's a bit pearlescent, maybe that's kind of something. Now, most of these toys look very similar to their original doll, although Sensation Barbie has a long sleeveless coat. I think this is probably just to give a bit more bulk to the bottom part of the doll, so that her legs can be a bit more robust. Also, interestingly, Rose Bride Barbie doesn't seem to be based on any specific doll. It's just kind of like a general bride Barbie. Also, Snap and Play Barbie is based on a doll, but her outfit looks nothing like what the doll actually comes with. In August of 1993, another Barbie Happy Meal set was released, and this was the first set to have brushable hair.
In my professional opinion, hair should say something. Take the new Barbie miniatures at McDonald's. They have hair you can style to really make a statement.
8 miniatures to collect, 1 with each Barbie Hot Wheels Happy Meal you buy.
Now this style says, Bob!
Nearly every subsequent set after this one would also have brushable hair. The dolls included were Birthday Party Barbie, Hollywood Hair Barbie, My First Barbie, Paint and Dazzle Barbie, Romantic Barbie, Secret Hearts Barbie, Twinkle Lights Barbie, and Western Stamping Barbie. I don't have this set, but all these Happy Meal toys look pretty accurate to the original doll they're meant to be based on, apart from Twinkle Lights Barbie, whose outfit is a bit more toned down. And the My First Ballerina Barbie seems to have a swapped colour scheme, if you know what I mean. Interestingly, there seems to be an alternative, much smaller version of this set without brushable hair. I think these might have been available in Europe. I have the European set here. It only has these 4 dolls, and this would not be the first time that the Barbie sets in Europe would be different to the ones in America, and also would be a lot smaller. Normally, yeah, the European sets only have 4 dolls, whereas the American ones have 8. Also in 1993, Stacy and Todd had their birthday party at McDonald's, and Barbie was there for the celebration. This set is so 90s, and it reminds me of how people used to have their birthday parties at McDonald's. What a time. Also, in December 1993, there was a line of Totally Toy Holiday Happy Meal toys. This was a line showcasing loads of different Mattel toys, including the Holiday Barbie from that year, and she was in a cute little snow globe. Also in 1993, there was a line of Stacy Happy Meal dolls. How cute is she? And she also has a little tray with a Happy Meal on, but I can't find it. She's so cute with her little McDonald's fries t-shirt. Iconic. In 1994, there was, of course, another set of Barbie Happy Meal toys. This time, the dolls featured were Bicycling Barbie, Jewel and Glitter Shani, Camp Barbie, Camp Teresa, Locket Surprise Barbie, Bridesmaid Skipper, Jewel and Glitter Bride Barbie, and Locket Surprise Ken. The first Happy Meal lineup to include a Ken doll, so that's exciting for him. Lots of these look very similar to the dolls that they are meant to be, except I couldn't find an original doll for Jewel and Glitter Bride Barbie. Once again, she just appears to be like a generic bridal Barbie. I also couldn't find a Bridesmaid Skipper. I don't know where that came from. Maybe they were based on dolls that were eventually cancelled. Shani actually looks nothing like the doll she's meant to be based on, but that's fine. In 1994, another McDonald's playset was released. This time it was a drive-thru. This set is adorable. I love it.
We're going out for lunch. Where?
Barbie McDonald's restaurant.
Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Bacon, cheeseburgers, french fries too. Fill up a drink, it's all for you. The Barbie McDonald's restaurant. They're cooking up so much fun. Having lunch with everyone.
May I take your order? More apple pies.
The Barbie McDonald's restaurant. The Barbie McDonald's restaurant playset.
In 1995, there was, of course, another McDonald's Happy Meal Barbie playset released in August, once again. And this lineup included Hot Skating Barbie, Dance Moves Barbie, Butterfly Princess Teresa, Cool Country Barbie, Lifeguard Ken, Lifeguard Barbie, Bubble Angel Barbie, and Ice Skating Barbie. I couldn't figure out which specific ice skating Barbie this was meant to be. She doesn't look like any specific ice skating Barbie I could find. These dolls had a lot more articulation than any of the dolls in previous years. They also all looked pretty similar to their original dolls, but interestingly, Dance Moves Barbie looks like her prototype instead of the doll that was eventually released, which I thought was very interesting. I guess this means that the McDonald's toys are planned out very far in advance because, you know, this version of the doll was never released. I found another collection of Barbie Happy Meal toys from 1995. These might have been available outside of the US again, probably in Europe. They appear to be Winter Sports Barbie, Butterfly Princess Barbie, Cut and Style Barbie, and Dance Moves Barbie. This Dance Moves Barbie is in the proper outfit. I actually have them. They're very cute. These are the first ones I have where you can style their hair, although the hair is very coarse. Also in December 1995, Barbie was included in another Totally Toys holiday line of Happy Meal toys. This time she was in a sleigh and was dressed in her 1995 holiday dress. In 1996, the Barbie Happy Meal toys focused on the Dolls of the World line. They included Dutch Barbie, Kenyan Barbie, Japanese Barbie, Mexican Barbie, and USA Barbie, who was dressed in a sort of Olympics gymnast uniform. This was the first release which I actually remember having as a child. I remember having the Kenyan Barbie, and I think I also had the Japanese one as well. They were released in July this time, which would be the first time they weren't released in August. After this, they kind of move around when the dolls are released. Interestingly, the USA Barbie, who is dressed in a red, white, and blue outfit, was swapped for a red and white outfit for the Canadian version of this line. Whereas when this line came to the UK, we didn't have the USA Barbie whatsoever. She just wasn't included. I have the full collection of Dolls of the World Barbies. Obviously, this is the UK version, so the American one just wasn't included. But, you know, they're very cute, and they all have, like, a piece of fabric fashion, which I really like. I also found this Barbie Happy Meal collection from 1996, but it actually has some of the toys from 1995. Again, I think this is a European release because it has a lot less dolls. Here, I actually have that little collection. Ooh! Oh no, she's trying to escape. I think this is meant to be Ocean Friends Barbie, but the outfit looks completely different. I actually don't know which doll this is meant to be. 1997 might be my favourite lineup of Barbie Happy Meal toys because they are all in like big opulent ball gowns. I love it, so Barbie. They also all have a small amount of fabric clothing, similar to the dolls of the world. Here we have Wedding Rapunzel Barbie, Angel Princess Barbie, Happy Holidays Barbie, Blossom Beauty Barbie. All the Happy Meal toys look very similar to the original doll they're based on. Apart from Wedding Rapunzel Barbie, I couldn't find a single doll which looks like her. This must be an original concept. Or once again, maybe it was another cancelled doll. Who knows? In 1998, we of course got another line of McDonald's Happy Meal toys. We had Teen Skipper, Barbie, it just says Barbie here, Eatin' Fun Kelly, and Bead Blast Christy. This was a very limited line with only 4 dolls. Interestingly, the Barbie in the line is wearing an outfit from the Really Rad line of Barbie dolls, which was actually cancelled before it was released. People speculate that this line was eventually reworked into the Generation Girls line. But it's interesting that again, we have a Happy Meal toy based on a prototype of a Barbie instead of the finished doll. Also, interestingly, in Europe, the Bead Blast Christy was swapped out for a Caucasian Bead Blast Barbie, which sadly removes any diversity from this line. I have the UK release here, and as you can see, we have Really Rad Barbie with her strawberry blonde hair. And we also have the Caucasian Bead Blast Barbie. I do like the beads in her hair. I feel like I remember having the little Bead Blast Barbie as a kid, but I can't remember for certain. 1999 actually had 2 different sets of Barbie Happy Meal toys released. The first set included Soccer Barbie, Sleeping Beauty Barbie, Happening Hair Teresa, Totally Yo-Yo Skipper, Birthday Party Barbie, Giggles and Swing Kelly, Pet Lovin' Barbie, and Bowling Party Stacy. All of these Happy Meal toys, once again, look pretty similar to their original doll, apart from Happening Hair Teresa, who seems to be wearing different colours. There was also a set released which seems to be celebrating Barbie's 40th anniversary because they had little Happy Meal toys representing iconic Barbies from a variety of different decades. I love this set. I would love to own these dolls. I can't believe they released a little miniature Happy Meal Barbie from 1959, like the original Barbie. That is just so iconic. The dolls in this line were Millennium Princess Barbie, 1959 Barbie, Solo in the Spotlight Barbie, Hollywood Nails Barbie, Malibu Barbie, Super Gymnast Barbie, Totally Hair Barbie, Sit and Style Barbie, Working Woman Barbie, and Chic Barbie. It kind of looks like Millennium Princess Barbie has an entirely removable outfit, which is pretty impressive. Same with Totally Hair Barbie. They all look pretty accurate to their dolls here. Apart from Totally Hair Barbie, the dress doesn't really look correct, in my opinion. Interestingly, once again, in Europe, we got a completely different set of Barbie Happy Meal toys. This time, none of these look like they're based on actual Barbie dolls. They all have fun little play features, and I remember this being released when I was a kid. But yeah, they don't look like any particular dolls. I once again have them here, and I think they're really cute. I love this girl in the red dress. Like, yes, Slay Diva. They have a lot of removable fashions, these. Next, in the year 2000, we got a new set of Barbie Happy Meal toys. We have Swimming Champion Barbie, Olympic Pins Barbie, Becky, I think this is like Olympian Becky, is it? In her wheelchair. A Barbie stopwatch, Rainbow Princess Barbie, Cool Clips Christy, Secret Messages Teresa, and Barbie Rainbow Horse with wings. Very cool. This set of Happy Meal toys seems to have a little bit of an Olympics theme. The Olympic Pins Barbie, interestingly, During the 2000s, the Olympics, they released enamel pins that you could collect. And these enamel pins actually gave Disney the idea to do pin collecting, which they still do to this day. I really struggled to find pictures of these Happy Meal toys. I don't know why, they just didn't exist online. But I could find a YouTube video, which is where I got this still from, where a guy was opening all the Happy Meal toys from this year. Interestingly, there were some that weren't on the Wikipedia list, like Skateboarding Stacy, Bicycle Barbie, McDonald's Worker Barbie, which was actually based on no specific Barbie, Birthday Wishes Barbie, Cake Topper Barbie, a Barbie water bottle, roller skating Barbie, and a mini Barbie boombox. They weren't on the list, I couldn't find them anywhere.
Now McDonald's has a Barbie for everyone. 16 different Barbie toys for more fun than ever. Because we know, no two girls are alike.
There are so many different countries and they all have different Barbie Happy Meal sets. It's very hard to keep track. For this video, I'm trying to mostly focus on the American sets and the European sets. Once again, in Europe, in 2000, we got a completely different set of Barbie Happy Meal toys. These Happy Meal toys look to be based on Hollywood Nails Barbie, Generation Girls Tori, and Cool Clips Teresa. And then there was another doll which took me ages to figure out who she's meant to be, and I eventually realized it's meant to be Movie Star Barbie. I have these dolls here. I think this might be one of my favorite sets. They're really cute. Look at all the stitching on her jeans. I just think that's really high quality. I love Cool Clips Teresa. Hollywood Nails Barbie is very cute as well. And the only reason why I figured out that this is Movie Star Barbie is because of this pattern on her top. In 2001, we had another set of Barbie Happy Meal toys. This time we had Rose Princess Barbie, Flying Butterfly Teresa, Jam and Glam Barbie, Picture Pockets Barbie, Nutcracker Barbie and Ken, Children's Dr. Barbie, and McDonald's Funtime Barbie. This is the first time I actually have all of the original dolls, except for Flying Butterfly Teresa. I need to get her, I guess, so that I can have the big versions and the small versions of all of these dolls. These are such iconic Barbie dolls. The standard version of the Picture Pockets Teresa McDonald's toy seems to be in a blue outfit, but I did find some images of a version of this doll in a red outfit. I wonder if this was a location-specific one again, like maybe this is the one that's for Canada, since it is red and white. This was obviously the first time that one of the Barbie movies was represented in a Happy Meal line. I have all of the dolls here. These are interestingly slightly bigger than the dolls from the previous years. Nutcracker, Barbie, and Ken. They are so iconic. I actually have a playlist of videos where I unboxed all of these, or rather unbagged all of these Barbie Happy Meal toys. So I'll put a link to that playlist in the description and on the screen somewhere. Of course, in 2001, once again in Europe, we got a completely different selection of Barbie Happy Meal toys. I can sort of recognize Jewel Girl Barbie and an attempt at Picture Pockets Teresa, but I have no idea what the other two dolls are supposed to be. Do you guys know? It's really hard to tell. Anyway, they basically don't look anything like the dolls they're meant to be representing. In 2001, Barbie was really having her biggest partnership with McDonald's, because 2001 was also the year when McDonald's Fun Barbie was released in her classic yellow and red McDonald's uniform. Obviously, I have McDonald's Fun Barbie. I love her. She was on my Holy Grail list for the longest time, and she comes with a little Shelly, getting ready for that childhood obesity. There was also a McDonald's restaurant playset released and a whole separate McDonald's drive-thru playset released. I actually have the McDonald's Funtime restaurant playset here. Thank you to my good friend Sunny for sending this to me. And if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I will do an unboxing of this amazing Barbie McDonald's Funtime restaurant playset. What a long name. Look at all the little tiny McDonald's food. Obsessed! Now, I think 2001 might have been the last time Barbie made an appearance at McDonald's in the UK, because I don't remember her coming back, personally. And I couldn't find any evidence online. Let me know if I'm wrong, though. Maybe Barbie has been back to the UK since, in McDonald's. This might have been to do with a general cultural shift against McDonald's in the early 2000s. People started to become a lot more aware of McDonald's shady marketing tactics towards kids. This is, of course, one of the reasons why Disney, for example, started to distance themselves from McDonald's in the 2000s. Mattel might have been trying to subtly distance themselves from McDonald's, especially in the UK, where there have been a lot of attempts to introduce stricter regulations around advertising junk food and toys towards kids. And obviously in the mid-2000s, in 2004, the very, very famous documentary Super Size Me was released, and again added to the backlash towards McDonald's. In 2002, there was another Barbie Happy Meal set released. We have Fashion Photo Barbie, a Barbie picture frame, a Teresa, it kind of looks like Sit in Style Teresa, a Barbie mirror, Pop Sensation Barbie, and Barbie Toy Messenger. It kind of looks like a pager. A pager, what out-of-date tech. Interestingly, this would start a new trend in the Barbie Happy Meal toys of having some dolls and some kind of little plastic accessories. I don't like the plastic accessories personally. I think they're really boring. I actually have this set. There's a very cute furry Barbie picture frame. Okay, I do quite like that. More importantly, here are the dolls. They're very cute. And the Barbie pager. And this cute Barbie mirror. And it actually works really well as a mirror, which I wasn't expecting. In 2003, we got Dance and Flex Barbie, a Barbie headset, Barbie of Swan Lake, a Barbie lip gloss bracelet, Dance and Flex Christie, and a Barbie light up necklace. Once again, I love the mini dolls in this line, especially the Swan Lake Barbie. She's adorable. I also only realized after I watched the commercial for this set that it's meant to be dance themed.
It's time to get grooving with Dance and Flex Barbie. See if you can keep in step with dance-themed Barbie figurines or accessories. One in every McDonald's Happy Meal.
Get happy!
I don't really know what lip gloss and a light-up necklace have to do with dance, but there you go. In 2004, Barbie was swapped out for My Scene. My Scene took Barbie's throne at McDonald's. This would be the first year since 1991 that Barbie didn't seem to have a presence at McDonald's. But she'd be back in 2005 with the Barbie Magic of Pegasus line.
Now I can be part of Barbie's adventures with Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus. There's one Magic of Pegasus toy in my McDonald's Happy Meal.
Pretty much all the characters were represented here. And this would be the first time that a Barbie Happy Meal toy collection would focus on one specific Barbie movie, which I think is pretty cool. I actually have this collection. The important part is the dolls are super adorable. I did a whole unboxing, unbagging on my TikTok of these dolls, so go and check that out. In 2006, there was another line of Barbie Happy Meal toys, this time focusing on the film The 12 Dancing Princesses, and what an amazing line this is. Both of dolls and of Happy Meal toys. I love this line.
I'm having a ball with one of my Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses inside my McDonald's Happy Meal.
I really want this set. It literally has all of the 12 Dancing Princesses. So cute. In 2007, once again, Barbie was swapped out for My Scene. How could they do such a thing? This time, it was a mix of dolls and plastic accessories. Ugh, I hate when they do that. And the dolls are all on roller skates, interestingly. In 2008, we have another line of Barbie Happy Meal toys, and they're all themed around different cities. We have Hollywood, Paris, Shanghai, New York, London, and Rio. But I couldn't actually find any dolls that these are based on. Maybe I'm wrong, I looked online, but I couldn't find any. So I think these are original concepts. There was a line of Barbie Fashion Fever dolls that were themed around different cities, but these don't really look anything like the Happy Meal toys. But I do think this is probably the inspiration for the Happy Meal toys. In 2009, we have definitely the worst Barbie Happy Meal toy selection because there are no dolls. No dolls. Instead, it's all these like sad, depressing plastic accessories.
You can create a girl's day out with Barbie fashion accessories. One in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
They all look really cheap. I hate this. We have lip gloss, a clutch notebook, mirror compact, jewelry keeper with ring, bracelet, and a purse. No. Get that away from me. In 2010, we have a Barbie Happy Meal toy selection advertising Barbie in a mermaid tail. Great film. And I actually love these, and I also realized that this is the first time that a mermaid Barbie has been in a Happy Meal. What took them so long to put a mermaid in a Happy Meal? In 2011, the Barbie Happy Meal toys were advertising Barbie in a Fairy Secret. And interestingly, I don't think these dolls are all based on specific characters, because I don't recognize some of these characters. One of them's Raquel, I can definitely tell that. And then some of them are just called Barbie Fairy in Blue Dress. Interesting. Are these all based on characters? I don't think they are. In 2012, the Barbie Happy Meal line of toys was advertising the I Can Be line, which is basically the career line. You could get either a doll or like a little miniature scene, which was interesting, a bit different. There's a doctor, a architect, a veterinarian, a fashion designer, a ballerina, a chef, a news anchor, and a teacher. In 2013, the Barbie Happy Meal toys were advertising Barbie in the Pink Shoes, another great Barbie film. Interestingly, apparently the dolls were paired with Hex Bugs this time instead of Hot Wheels. I didn't know Hex Bugs was a Mattel toy, but there you go. In 2014, the Barbie Happy Meal toys were advertising Barbie Life in the Dream House, the best piece of Barbie media ever. I have a whole deep dive into Barbie Life in the Dream House. It's so iconic, absolute cinema. In 2015, it seems like the Barbie toys were once again advertising Barbie Life in the Dream House. In 2016, the Barbie Happy Meal toys were advertising Barbie Spy Squad, and they also came with spy gadgets, which is quite cool, and obviously little dolls. In 2017, the Barbie Happy Meal toys were advertising the Fashionistas. I hate that line. And yeah, these dolls look kind of boring to me. Again, there's loads of cheap accessories. Not a big fan. In 2018, there doesn't seem to be any Barbie Happy Meal sets, which is kind of sad. In 2019, there was a set of Barbie Happy Meal toys. They focused on different careers, but there was also a princess in there. Is being a princess a career? Up for debate. After this point, it becomes harder and harder to find Barbie Happy Meal toys. I don't think they've really done it since. In 2022, there was a Barbie Happy Meal set released at Burger King. Barbie has left McDonald's and gone to their rival Burger King. Shocking. And these toys look really rubbish. Like, there's no brushable hair. Awful. And then in 2023, there was another Barbie Happy Meal toy set, but I could only find this advertised in Malaysia, so maybe it wasn't in America. You can let me know in the comments. And that's it for Barbie Happy Meal toys, interestingly enough. I couldn't find any others. Maybe there's ones I'm missing. Definitely let me know in the comments. I hope they bring back Barbie Happy Meal toys. I would love to buy some more little mini Barbie Happy Meal dolls. They're so cute. But now, let's open the Barbie McDonald's Fun Time restaurant playset. Ah! Okay, so I'm filming this on the next day because I ran out of battery. Here we have, ta-da, the Barbie McDonald's Fun Time Restaurant playset. What a mouthful, what a name. Speaking of mouthfuls, the food, the little miniature food I'm obsessed with. The box, I miss these old 2000s Barbie boxes with the like pink stripes and, you know, the old Barbie logo and her little face popping out there. I just think they look really classy, you know? This is like simple and sleek. It says, loads of yummy food for Barbie and friends. Love that. Adult assembly required. Good thing, I'm an adult. It says, just like the real McDonald's. There's the side of the box. Here's the back. We have these amazing images. Obviously it says the dolls are sold separately, but I already have the dolls, so we can add them to the playset. What does it say? It says a hamburger, fries, and a Sprite, please. Sprite is also being advertised here. Have lunch with Barbie and Kelly. There's like images of all the different stuff you can get. I really miss this old McDonald's aesthetic as well. It was so like nostalgic. It says, McDonald's is Barbie and friends' favorite place for lunchtime fun. Kelly can have a Happy Meal and the best fries ever. They are not even making the advertising subtle or whatsoever. I just want to quickly thank Sunny as well, who sent me this. I am obsessed. I can't believe I own this. I'm just so excited. Anyway, now I've shown you the box, I'm going to take the playset out of the box and give you guys a closer look. Oh my gosh, here it is, the Barbie McDonald's Fun Time restaurant playset. It's amazing. It's so vast, it's so big. I think that's something I kind of miss from Barbie playsets. These days, they will try and make the playsets as small and compact as possible. I guess, you know, it's more compact. Parents would probably enjoy that, so they don't have these big bulky playsets. But, you know, I want my playsets to be like to the scale of the doll. Do you know what I mean? I am literally obsessed. Once again, thank you so much, Sunny. This is so cool. And all the little details, you know, I think another thing playsets for Barbie are missing these days are cute little details. Kids love cute little details, you know, especially older kids. You know, Barbie's struggling to get that demographic. And you can kind of see why, because older kids like little details. I feel like it'll be easier for me to show you if I get behind the camera. Okay, so it took me ages to stick on all these stickers, but they look so cute. These fries look so yummy. So does all the food. Like, look at the nuggets and the mayo chicken and stuff like that. And like, all of this food looks so good. It is definitely working. The advertising is working. It's making me hungry. I love the look of this milkshake. It looks so thick. Yeah. Obviously, there's the soda machine. There's this like heat cabinet, I'm guessing, where they have the apple pies and the burgers. There's this board here, which I guess would have all the prices on. Nowadays, these would be screens. But you can't actually see any of the figures, except for the fact that everything is so cheap. Everything's like £1, or rather $1.50, so cheap. There's the iconic McDonald's logo, obsessed. One thing I was a little bit annoyed about was the fact that these bits are just cardboard. Same with this thing here. Although, oh my gosh, how iconic is having the McDonald's Land characters on here. This set came out in 2001, so this was probably one of the last years that McDonald's used the McDonald's Land characters in this way, because they kind of stopped doing it in the 2000s. There's Barbie, looking very cute. What an iconic doll. Just resting her up against that sign. You can see the counter here. It says the order is $9.75. Here is Shelley or Kelly with her meals. And honestly, these little food accessories are so cute and so detailed. So cute. It's all stuck to this little tray. There is obviously also the table and chairs. And like I said before, I love the fact that it's to scale. It's properly to scale. Everything is to scale. So there we have it, doll fans. I spoke about the Barbie the Barbie McDonald's Fun Time restaurant playset. I also spoke about every single different Barbie Happy Meal toy. We've had a really in-depth look at Barbie's history at McDonald's. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, check me out on Instagram and TikTok, and also consider supporting me on Patreon. Your financial support would mean a lot to me. Have a great week, doll fans, and I will see you real soon. I'm gonna go and buy a double cheeseburger now. Thank you to Siren Kelly, Nikki, Christopher, Sunny, Bobby and Cheryl, Imani, Tracy, Jico, Patty Heiss, Anna, Jordan, Cynthia, Raina Ray, Petra, Desi, Michael, @dolls_on-the-go, Jasper, Lillian Lish, Michael and Russ, Amber Rodriguez, Natalie, Doreen, Lexi, Jeremy, Shannon, Angelique, Spooky Mama Baker, Vito and Logan, Sophie, Ronnie, Megan, Heights Nurse, Linda, Lay, Lab Rat 5 and Trevor. And thank you to all my other Patreon supporters. Your support means everything.